Hello, everyone. This is Keith Pugh, W5IU, your amateur radio moderator for today. Through the help of amateur radio volunteers and the crew on the ISS, we will hope to soon establish ham radio contact with the International Space Station as it flies more than 200 miles above the Earth over Belgium in Europe. This is all accomplished with ARIS. That's the amateur radio on the International Space Station. The ISS is currently flying over the Atlantic Ocean, whizzing along at about 17,500 miles an hour, and it's just off the coast of Nova Scotia right now. This contact will be performed using the Amateur Radio Telebridge Network. That's a worldwide network of amateur radio ground stations that enable students to contact the ISS. ARISS, or ARIS, is a consortium of ham radio volunteers from 9 nations that develop and operate the amateur radio station on the International Space Station. Some members of ARIS are the American Radio Relay League, the Worldwide AMSAT, Radio Amateur Satellite Corporations, CSA, ESA, JAXA, NASA, and Roscosmos, and those are the space agencies of the world. Canadian Space Agency, European Space Agency, and so on. The amateur radio ground station that will establish contact with the ISS today is ON4 ISS in Siplit, Belgium, and it's operated by Philippe Van Hoot. And thanks for helping us out today, Philippe.
Nice to meet you.
We've got about 4 minutes until contact time, 3 or 4 minutes.
3 minutes now, 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to speed it up just a little. Our contact for today is with Liberty Middle School, and the ham radio contact coordinator for the school today is Charlie Sofana, AJ9N, who's actually here in Texas today. But we've asked principal of the school, Mrs. Marilyn Burke, to please briefly tell us about the school and the students taking part today. So go ahead, Marilyn.
Thank you, and thank you for making this opportunity available for our students. Liberty is a middle school in Camas, Washington, which is on the border of Washington and Southwest Washington, right on the Columbia River. And we have about 768 kids, give or take 1 or 2 old. We have 6th graders, 7th graders, and 8th graders here, all of whom have or will participate in a space education program through our 6th grade team, where they do a simulated space flight and they do scuba and team building activities to kind of investigate what it would be like to live in space. We're very glad to be a part of this. In fact, this is a once-in-a-lifetime treat for our kids. They're very excited to talk across the airwaves, a little bit nervous too, but I know they're going to do a great job, and we're really proud of you guys, really proud. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And with that, let's go straight on over to Philippe and tell us a little bit about your station, Philippe.
Yes, I will do that shortly because we have more 1 minute 44 seconds. ON4 ISS is the AMSAT station operated by ON5 PV. The station is located at Siplet, a village 50 kilometers east of Brussels, the capital city of Belgium. The transceiver is a Yaesu followed by an amplifier of 80 watts. The antenna is 3 meters above the ground in the middle of the garden. WX-Track is a software, and an homemade track box steers the motors. Okay, Case, that's all for now, and please cross your fingers.
Okay. Well, just wanted to remind people here that remember that what we are doing on the ISS is an experiment, so we can never tell the result, positive or negative, until the experiment is over. And students, don't forget to say over when you get done with your question. We have about 30 seconds be coming over Belgium, so Philippe, I'm going to go ahead maybe just a little early, but give it to you and let you start the contact. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. Anyone SS for ON4 ISS calling you, over.
Oscar, November 4 ISS, this is Anyone SS, hear you spoken but loud. How me?
Hello, Mike. Nice to meet you. My name is Phil, and my home call is on 5 PV. Mike, are you ready for the question? Over.
I am ready for questions. Over.
Okay, then, back to the school for the first question. Go ahead, Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex. What is the goal of the mission? Over.
And hi, Alex. I think you said what is the goal of the mission. We have many goals. The big one is to do science and to learn how to live and work in space so we can eventually go further. Over.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. How much was your training like the real trip? Over.
It's an excellent question, Callie. I would say my training prepared me very well, but there's nothing you can do on the ground that simulates what it's really like being in space. I've learned so much up here. Over.
Hi, I'm Cecilia. How much food do you have to bring to space, and what do you do if the food runs out? Over.
Well, hey, Cecilia, we bring a lot of food. We always make sure that we have a lot of surplus, and right now we probably have about 7 or 8 months' worth of food on board. So we've never run out, and we eat very well. Over.
I'm Elizabeth. What 3 words would best describe the packaged food you eat in space? Over.
That's a great question. If we had to pick out 3 words, I think we'd have to say convenient, because you got to be able to make it quickly. Good tasting, otherwise you won't eat it, and long-lasting, if I could make that into 1 word, because we have to be able to store it for a long period of time. Over.
Hi, I'm Lauren Rude. When you were a 6th grader in Camas, did you want to be an astronaut, or did you figure that out later in life? Over.
That's a great question. When I was a 6th grader, I wanted to be a marine biologist, and I don't think I really figured out that I wanted to be an astronaut until I was in my mid-30s, so it's never too late to start pursuing a dream. Over.
Hi, I'm Bennett. Which life experiences best prepared you for spending 6 months in space? Over.
You know, I'd have to say that one of the most important things about living in a spacecraft for 6 months is just learning to get along with people. So I would say living in a big family has really helped me, and some of the other things that I've done where we were just out in the wilderness or in an underwater habitat and having to work together and get along with one another, I think those were the best preparation. Over.
Hi, I'm Corinne. How did the Camas School District affect you in your success? Over.
Well, I would say that I was kind of maybe a little bit of a science geek when I was young, and the Camas teachers were very encouraging of that, and I had some really awesome science teachers, and I had a really awesome 6th grade teacher, Mrs. Welsh, and I think it was her first year teaching, and she was so enthusiastic, and she really kind of sparked your desire to learn. So I'd say they prepared me very well, mostly just to want to keep learning all my life, and I'm still learning. Over.
Hi, I'm Cameron. Does being in space affect your health at all? Over.
Well, it's a very good question. It's something I could talk for hours about because I am a medical doctor and a specialist in space medicine. There's a lot of things that about your body that change in space. Your bones start to get a little bit weaker, your muscles get weaker, your balance system changes a little bit, your blood volume goes down, almost every system in your body changes. But it's because your body is adapting to being in zero gravity, and it's great. It's not a problem until you want to go home, and then you need your bone and muscle back for the Earth. So I'll come back to your school and talk to you about that sometime. Over.
Hi, my name is Cindy. Is it true that in space you actually recycle your urine and drink it? If so, is it better for you than regular water? Over.
Well, Cindy, yes, it's true. We have a very good system up here that recycles the urine and the sweat that we put into the air and condenses, and we can drink that too. The system is very good, and the water is very pure. It's much better than I would get out of the tap at home. So no problem drinking that. Over.